Radio 1, Berlin.
You're listening to Radio 1. It's another tape review show of the spring in 2023 with Rinus and Adrian and myself, Adrian Shepherd, on Radio 1. Radio On, Radio On and on and on. Rinus, how are your days going?
My days are like realizing, oh, wow, it's like 19th of March already.
Oh yeah, halfway through.
Oh.
Halfway through what, though?
Because every Christmas I think tomorrow will be Christmas again.
Oh, we're not even on Easter yet.
Yeah, but the time flies. You will experience it.
As I get older.
Yes,
yeah.
As well.
Yeah, thanks.
As soon as you jump the hurdle towards the ultimate final stage of your life.
Talking to all our listeners out there as well, yeah.
Who might be jumping the hurdle themselves.
Yeah.
Don't do this while you're standing on the edge of a skyscraper roof.
Oh yeah. Warning, yeah.
No.
There's a Radio On warning there already. Yep. Places to do this stuff. Were you any good at the 100 meters and the cross country and stuff like that in school?
We didn't do that at school.
Didn't you? You just did it when you were running away after you'd done your shoplifting and stuff like that, or?
No, your tactics after shoplifting is just to pretend that nothing happened at all.
Yeah, sure. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. But I had a very small period of shoplifting. That was when...
Tell us all about it. Confess.
That was in a period when I thought I want to read very difficult books. But I'm not sure if I will get to the end, and I'm also not sure if I'm at all interested.
Yep.
So I thought it would be a waste of money to buy them.
Yep.
Because it was way beyond my budget. I could live 1 week on the money that you had to pay for this book. So, and in fact, I was thinking of this peculiar episode in my life when I was stealing those books in bookshops, and always wondered, did nobody notice that I was doing this?
No.
Because the tactics was, I was kneeling.
Yep.
So first I took the book.
You're in shorts though, because you're 6 years old.
No,
yep.
I'm already in my 20s.
Oh wow.
No, when I was 6 years old, we just took
whatever you wanted.
The sweets.
Yeah.
You went to the supermarket and nobody was watching you when you took the sweets.
Right.
So that was easy peasy. That was so easy. And maybe the guy thought this doesn't cost anything. Let him grow up like this,
No grooming there then.
Steal now and have rotten teeth later.
Exactly.
We get you.
It's not going to escalate.
Yeah. But this, my tactics was to take one book and then take another book that was the book that I had to steal and put that under the book that I was
in between
that I took
pages.
And fainted to be interested in. And then I kneeled down.
Yeah.
And I went like ploop. One book went into my shopping bag. And the other one I kept on reading and then put it back. And then I walked out of the
library.
Out of the shop.
Was it a library?
No, shop.
Okay.
Shop where you buy
a shop.
Where you buy books.
Oh damn.
And I did this more than once.
God, crazy.
I don't understand this.
Yeah, how you got away with it? Yeah.
I mean, other people at that time, they just went into boutiques and walked out with 2 pence.
Yeah, sure. Silver pads.
Yeah.
Iggy Pop style.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my first experience, I don't know, I because I came from this Catholic background. I was full of guilt, drenched with guilt and all that sort of stuff, and you're not supposed to steal.
Yeah, but that's when you have to push.
That's where you have to really
you have to push the boundaries,
exercise it. Yeah. And then I think my only confession is many, many years later, during my psychedelic phase, I went into Woolworths when Woolworths was still existed in the UK, and in the gardening section, you could get little packets of seeds, morning glory seeds. Look it up, folks out there, if you want a cheap psychedelic, mind-expanding experience. Then morning glory seeds, if you crunch them up, it's got lysergic acid in, the same as like LSD, of course. And so I needed a few packets according to, there was no internet then, so according to the books, that you were probably, that were around the books that you were stealing at the time, Rinus. I bought some I bought one packet, but I took about 2 other packets of small seeds. So yeah, I did actually technically steal some packets of mind-expanding seeds from
But these are little
from
balls.
Woolworths. They're just seeds. You know, you crunch them up.
But a ball, are they or flat seeds?
They're like
they come in different measures.
like I don't know, any seeds that you grow, you know, that are small. I don't know.
Well, if you watch at what you
I'll do an impression. That's what they sound like when you're crunching them up.
Yeah, but this still doesn't say anything.
They're tiny. They're about the size of little pips from apples or something like that.
Ah,
you know.
okay.
So, for example, but they're harder. And also, unbeknownst to me, they spray them with poison as well. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to soak them so that the poison comes out, because they don't want people to, or the seeds are sprayed anyway to stop insects from eating them or something like that. But they were prepared already. So I had a very sick trip. I definitely tripped. It was very visual and everything, but it was really sickly and horrible and
you tripped on the
nauseous and stuff like that. And then I read afterwards that you're supposed to soak them so all the poison comes out before you do it. So there you go, folks. Yeah. There's our little confession.
But for all the Addams Family fans that are listening right now, can you recall the name of the poison? It was not Cyclone C or Cyclone D?
Cyclone Z, wasn't it?
Cyclone Z, that was the last,
Cyclone Z.
The effect got less and less.
Yep.
And at the end, you imagined that you were a guest.
No, Cyclone B, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was the real thing. But at the end, you had just a lifelong experience of being in a gas chamber, which is
my God! What are we talking about here? What? Oh, that was the Nazi equivalent of like the mind expanding sort of experience. God! Well, a few moments into the program, we're already sort of delving.
Well, this is Berlin. It's just growing from the soil.
Exactly. It's in the air, isn't it, as we walk along? Springtime.
We're
springtime for Hitler and Germany. I had to stop myself from singing that in front of my 8-year-old child the other day and dancing along the streets. The Producers. What a fantastic, bizarre movie. Yeah. How to take money from old ladies to make theatre productions that are doomed to failure. Was that the idea? They had to make it doomed to failure so they could get their money or something. I don't know how it worked.
I can't remember. Maybe I was just waiting for the jokes. So.
Yeah. Mel Brooks. Was it Mel Brooks? Yeah. Oh, there's End of the Part of the World. End of the Part. That's how we started the program.
History of the world.
Part 2 now. Part 2.
He made part 2?
Yes, it's out there. Whoa, let's stop this show and watch it. Yeah, what are we doing here?
Okay, we go home.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the tape review show, and I'm not sure what we're reviewing here, but Rinus's criminal history for a start. But there's a number of cassettes and also boxes. There's a number of boxes and rechargeable batteries right in front of me.
Yep.
So, tell us some history of the
rechargeable batteries.
Part 2. No, I've had it with rechargeable batteries. Warta?
Yeah, Warte.
Tell us about
Warte. As you pronounce it, it sounds like wait in German.
Or Vater. As we go over the Warschauer Straße with my child from school, we laugh to each other. I titter to myself, chortle to myself, because it goes, Dieses Wart endet hier. And then I laugh. Maya's eyes roll up to heaven because she's heard the joke too many times. But yeah, farting away.
Yeah, but that's funny. I never thought of it like that. This fart.
It's my English brain.
So all the English, they take the trams until the last stop. And then they roll laughing out of the tram.
Yeah.
Shall we do this again?
Yeah,
sure.
Again. Go round in circles. Okay. Go back to school.
No, there's no ending fart if you go around in circles.
Probably best. Yeah. Oh, no, true. Yeah. What about counterclockwise? Can you make a fart if you're going against the grain? Okay. So,
if you
battery talk.
If you want to fart clockwise, you need more than 2 people.
Stereo farting.
No, you have to stand in a circle and then you decide to fart clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Like that film, The Caterpillar of Horror. No,
I don't know if this leads up to some
leads up to something.
Some discoveries on a quantum physical level.
Yeah, it's not up my alley.
Well,
let's bring loads of
it could be a very good sound installation if you can really bring people to fart one in tune.
Isn't that the brown noise?
And then know at what time they do, and then they stand in a circle, and you got a circle and a fart going around.
Yeah. What's the name of that creature? It's not a caterpillar. The thing that's got a centipede, the human centipede or something. Yeah. Have you ever seen that film?
No.
It's also a German film, I think. A German horror movie where people get sewn to each other's bums. I can't even say asshole. It's terrible, isn't it? My child
sounds like a Schlingensief movie.
Yeah, well, it might have been influenced by him, but in any case, people. This mad scientist, of course, there's a mad scientist, and he tries to he attaches people's mouths to other people's bums and surgically, and then until there's like 20 people or something. So it looks like, and it's called the human centipede. Why would it be called centipede? Because they're and that's the horror movie, So could you imagine what's going on, Rinus? Can you imagine what's going on as the days go on, the hours go on, the weeks go past?
So I think the one at the head eats a lot of beans.
Yeah, sure, something like that. The horror.
Oh wow.
The horror. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that advertising.
But you don't want to hear
films.
Anything about this farter.
Go on, the batteries. Bring the batteries.
Farter batteries.
Please, yes. Rinus, I am your farter. Go on, go, do it. Better be funny though.
No, it's not. So let's open a packet.
All right. Okay. Right. Oh, it's like Christmas here. Look, there's like three packets. There's a small one, that one, and you can imagine what that one is. And there's this one. Imagine, and then there's this one. I won't bend it because it's probably got something flat. It's definitely got something flat in it.
I think,
and it says "Please do not bend" in big letters on it. Actually, reading it there, all addressed to Rinus, of course. So the first one, Rinus van Albeck at Easter. No, care of Easter. Easter, who's Eisters?
That's where I lived a year and a half ago.
Wow, so it's a year and a half since we did our last show, perhaps.
No.
Okay.
I'm just going from randomly to the stash of post pieces that wait at my home.
Yeah.
To be brought to the studio.
Oh, and where is it from? It's La Poste. Oh, it's France then.
Yeah.
Oh, look, 20 points to me. Or 10 points, maybe. A few points. Okay, so let's do this thing. Today now is springtime as we...
Not yet.
Printemps, isn't it? Oh, is it like, when's official spring then?
In 2 days.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Yeah, but you want official.
Yeah. Not that official, though. Not that German official stuff, which we all experience here.
You go to the opening of a warehouse and think you get your new fancy rucksack with alarm clock and whatever.
So,
and then they tell you, well, it opens in 2 days officially.
What is it?
Then you say, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. So you're saying timing is quite important.
Yeah.
Also in comedy as well, isn't it? I went to my first flea market today.
And did you go out with shirts with short sleeves or not?
No. Yesterday was 18 degrees, and the day before it was snowing and hailing and like about 2 degrees or something like that. So it's going up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
And today I think it was 16 or 15 max.
Yeah, better wait 2 more days.
Yeah, so I'm still wearing jumpers and stuff like that. But I went to a market, my first flea market of the year. Because it's nearly spring.
Yeah.
It's nearly springtime in 2 days. And I got some magic sand. Yeah.
Oh, with seeds in it?
Yeah, I'm talking about like this is not mind expanding sand, but it's this sand. Oh, I got another story is that years ago, my daughter, I made the mistake of going to it was going to be a birthday, and I took her to an arcade, a toy shop, a massive toy shop, and said, have a look around, whatever you want, you can have, not everything, but one thing. And out of everything, even though now she's really into Harry Potter in a big way, there were all these unicorns and all this sort of Barbie stuff and et cetera, and horses and cute things with big eyes. She wanted this pink flamingo that was sitting on a toilet that could speak to you, and you could put this magic sand in its mouth, and then it would make all these kind of crystal structures as the sand went through it and came out of its ass. Yeah. And then, yeah, so that's what she wanted, and that's what she got. Because that's what we do for our children, isn't it?
What happens if you put this sand in water?
Yeah, then this sand is coated with some kind of water repellent chemical. I guess it must have been some kind of military sand before, because that's where everything trickles down, isn't it? Like all the stuff that we've got now, all the radio stuff we've got in the studio was formerly some kind of military, probably ex-Russian sort of tools and
you bought this
machinery and stuff like that. Yeah, no, there was this guy the other day.
Sale
Putin's been selling off like parts of Russia really quickly to sort of like aim more and more weapons at Ukraine.
There was a truck on the Pariser Platz.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you want? Going cheap. Everything's going cheap.
Yeah.
One bullet. You can have this mixer in return for one bullet.
Bullet. Well, you have to get it out of the body, but get it.
Exactly. Dig it out. Yeah. Well, that's not. We're not saying that in a bad way, are we? Not in a kind of. I mean, yeah. Our Ukrainian friends will not be disappointed with us with our Vlad humour. You didn't mention the batteries, though, did we? We didn't talk about the mystery of the batteries.
No, I
told farting and everything else.
Yeah, we went into
took
farting.
over. Oh, and the boot sales, and I got this magic sand. Yeah. So this stuff, I got this like 2 kilos of magic sand for €2 or something in my backpack all day. And this stuff, you can sprinkle it into water, and then it makes these, because it repels water, it makes these kind of monumental structures in the water. Yeah. We should do it live on air, sprinkle it all over the microphones.
I've been looking for this for ages, because I have seen it once, that you get some artificial garden and it looks very
lovely,
very Disney-like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm still trying to get into this. I think it's a tape inside here.
Might be.
You didn't want to keep this package, did you, Rinus?
I don't know.
Oh, there's something inside. Oh, free gift. Oh, fantastic.
Is it still valid?
Hello, Rinus. Here is a tape. For the tape review show, I would be crazy. What? I would be forward. I would be too very. I would fox very. I would be very happy. Oh yeah. If there is a room for it. Yeah, the room is here. If you need more info, it's only available on Pete's Hope Wrong Evolution Bandcamp CDR and free on www.horsewarming.org. What? I'm reading all this. I'm sorry, Pete. It's Pete. Did I get that right? Yeah, Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. I've just read everything out completely
That's a
wrong.
long Bandcamp name.
Pete's Hope Wrong Revolution Bandcamp CDR and free on www.hors Wormery. No, that's wrong, isn't it? You're going to have to let us know. .org. Just put in .org on the internet and put Pete and tape and maybe you might find him. Love and Shouts. No. Love and Show and Dicks. No, sorry. DIY? No. Love and Shoes and DJ EOL End. And that's it. Maybe, Rinus, you have a different interpretation of what I just read out.
Maybe it's French.
What? I just read French thinking it was English. Well, yeah. It's this kind of mix of stuff. Go for it. Well, it's all yours, Rinus. Take it away. I'll pop some things. Pop things. Let's get a bit of noise in the room while Rinus is doing his thing. This is not the tape, by the way.
Oh, at end. At end.
At end. What? At the end of...
End.
Oh, we were talking about the end at the beginning of the show.
I have to look this up.
Oh, great.
But at end rings a bell, and I remember this was a very friendly conversation I had with him in the last years. But maybe he grew a little bit like from slowly retreating in his little heap of earth outside his home in the garden, and there waiting to hear something on our radio. But at end, the time has come.
Oh, at the end, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to play something of Pete's Hope, Wrong Revolution, Bandcamp CDR, free on Horseshame.org. Horseworm.
Horseworming.
Horseworm.
Hair firm.
Or wormy.
Sorry. The joke's on us, isn't it, I guess, in the end. Music by Radio End. It's definitely Radio End, and lyrics by Peter Hope. And we live in hope. That's for sure.
Hope and end.
Hope and end. Hope and anchor. Yep. So Radio End, and the name of the cassette here, I've got Radio End. I have a Radio End in my...
Oh, but that's a lot of information you've got in your hand. That was all in that little packet?
Hub antenna? That's definitely a hub antenna on the cassette there. This homemade, beautiful cassette...
yeah.
Inlay is the word. Yeah. Hood antenna. It says on the mood. Maybe it says mood antenna. God, don't send your stuff into us, hoping that we're going to get it completely right. Anyway, Rinus. Look, we can't even get our names right. Rinus van Alabik. Here, there is a cassette there. I'm handing it to you across the table.
Oh, they are going to sing.
Oh, I'm going to knock those two batteries over.
And there's something very small written on this.
I can't read that little small thing.
The smallest. You need
smallest, tiniest. I do have something.
Yeah, you need to open the magnifying glass app on your telephone.
Yeah,
must be.
We will try as we're listening to this cassette. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's probably best, isn't it? I think.
What do we have here?
That's a cassette machine.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I go?
Go.
Yeah.
Radio End, and I think it's Hun antenna. Hun antenna, yeah.
Hun or hum?
Hun. I think it's Hun.
Anyway, at end, I'm impressed. And I don't know if it's the new setting in the Radio On studio with one for listeners to the left, and for my right there's a red lamp spot, and for the listener to the right and for me to my left there's a green spot.
Radio lighting.
And this,
Your 3D, Rinus.
And the last time I saw this was when I was 17 or 18, and it was the middle of the 70s, and everyone was dying of heroin overdose, and it was Neil Young and the Eagles. This was shortly before punk came. There was already a little smithers of hope with Roxy Music, but also a lot of psychedelic going on with very cheap albums.
Morning Glory Seeds.
Full of scratches. And this takes me back to that time when there was also some very good psychedelic going on.
Great.
And probably at that time people were not able to produce this kind of things but I think I heard a reel-to-reel recorder being manipulated. But this is really good.
Yep.
This made me think of finally getting some
acid.
No.
Heroin.
No.
Amphetamine.
A stereo.
Coffee.
A stereo at home where I can listen to music over some loudspeakers.
Nice.
Yeah, and listen to this also when I'm not cooking, because that's the only time when I listen to music.
Not cooking in the desert in a kind of little nothing like the periodic table cooking. Okay, that track was Attention Span. Yep, and it was from the cassette radio end.
And it's a reused good aesthetics also here. A reused C90 tape and CD it's Sony. It's a Sony.
We're advertising the tape.
It's written here.
The medium now.
Yeah, but you don't get it anymore. It's also written copy left.
Mm-hmm. Copy left. What does that mean?
That's the opposite of copyright.
Ah, of course.
That's also a thing that was big in the
genre.
mid 80s.
Ah. Yeah. Copyright is destroying music or something. Don't record on these cassettes because the artists won't be able to something. Like videotapes killed the porn industry, or did they encourage the porn industry? I don't know.
No,
they brought in VHS.
They brought in the porn industry.
Cassette machines. Yeah.
Porn industry is completely thanks to the
Betamax. Betamax lost the game, didn't they? Yeah. So So cassette porn. Yeah, it's the new thing. It's the new old thing.
But
you thing. Right?
Heard something.
Yeah.
You heard hidden messages.
There was a lyric. Yeah, there was a hidden message.
Do we need background noises?
Yeah, we do. Let's do the background noises. Yeah, there was a hidden massage in that.
Here comes the background noises.
Set. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, look. It's springtime now.
Oh,
that reminds me.
What are we doing here? That's blue grass.
Reminds me of the birds in the morning.
A little fairy says in the air.
It's 2 days to springtime.
And the trees, they grow from a seed like that. Okay, nice.
But anyway, let's give a little...
There's 3 suns in the sky.
Let's give a little bit of moment. So this sets it a bit. So my child for the last 4 weeks has been trying to... do a lecture on her 2 budgies in Deutsch. Rinus, what's budgies in Deutsch?
These are kind of birds?
Yeah, those kind of yellow and blue and striped sort of little budgie birds that lots of Turkish families have them hanging outside their windows and things in tiny cages.
But they don't sing, eh?
Yeah, they do sing. They chatter away to each other. They can also speak.
That's it.
Yeah, they can also say...
They look like little parrots.
Exactly, yeah. They are kind of like little... I think from Africa... No, from Captain Cook found them first. As my daughter...
I only know the name in Dutch, parkiet.
Oh, okay. Let's go for that then, yeah. So budgerigars, and I know my mum used to have one, apparently, and it dived into the coffee cup one day in a suicidal attempt at trying to get decent coffee in Sheffield in England in the 60s, apparently. But in any case, or maybe it was a new kind of coffee at the time, which they used to have in tea bags, apparently. Coffee first came in tea bags in those days. But But anyway, I digress. But this sad story, because sometimes on radio shows we have to have really sad stories. So our heads bowed. This is a homage to my 8-year-old daughter and one of her budgies, Sunny and Blue. Picture this, a day in March. Picture this, beautiful cold weather, unexpected weather. Picture this, the police outside of the room, and not because of Rinus's past demeanours with paper, books, paperbacks. But yes, so my daughter was my 8-year-old daughter. There's a school project, as we've all had in the past, and that people had to bring their pets into school. So dogs, cats, and all these sort of things. In the last few weeks, people have been bringing things in, and they've been peeing all over the school floor, and questions have been asked.
Birds are peeing.
The birds was
the pets. The pets were
pets,
peeing.
yes, pets peeing pets. And Maya was the last one to do her presentation and bring in the bird cage with her 2 budgies, Sunny and Blue, into the school. And it's been cancelled 3 times already. One was because she had tonsillitis the first time. The second time because of Frauentag, which was last Wednesday here in Berlin, because every year now the women don't work for one day a year, and the men...
And all the shops are closed as well, bloody hell.
And the men have to work twice as hard.
I had women on my tour, and they said, well, finally they could let the men work.
Yeah, but you can't...
And the shops would still be open.
And they were all shut.
Yeah, okay.
So no shopping.
Good.
Anyway, whatever. But and that's not bringing into account any new... any modular, single-sex, LBGT, whatever. Anyway, let's not bring that into because it's not important at the moment. It is important, of course, but for the purposes of this story, it's not important.
You don't fit into the calendar yet.
Yeah,
okay.
So the third time it was cancelled, which was this week, because they let the birds out of the cage the day before the talk and they couldn't get them back into the cage, okay? So classic mistake, if your children are about to do a talk in school, don't let them out of the cage, even if they're dogs and cats and stuff like that. And then, so finally, the talk went ahead. And this is I'm going to give you a little brief part of the talk, because she did some rehearsals, bless her little heart. And so this is her talking a little bit about her. Of course, it's all in Deutsch. I'll leave it for a brief moment, and then I'll let you know what happened.
Hallo liebe Klasse 2c, heute werde ich euch die Wellensittiche vorstellen.
Ja, budgies.
Sie zählen weltweit zu den beliebtesten Haustieren. Der Wellensittich ist eine Vogelart. Er gehört zu den Papageien.
We'll put on subtitles for this radio show.
Kapitän James
Cook.
Ja. Entdeckte die Wellensittiche 1770 auf einer Expedition in Australien. Der Naturforscher John Gould brachte die Wellensittiche 1840 nach Europa. Nahrung. Sie essen Körner, Kolbenhirse, Basilikum und Obst und Gemüse. Also Pflege, Käfig sauber machen. Da muss man halt hier das obere abnehmen, das obere wegnehmen, wegschütteln. Mal kurz schrubben mit dem Schrubber und mit der Badewanne kurz abwaschen. Und dann muss man Sand erstmal trocknen, dann Sand reinmachen. Und wichtig, Seife, weil das ist lebensgefährlich für die. Ja, und dann Sand rein. Dann braucht man nur noch den Käfig reinzumachen. Und das sollte man jede 2 Tage machen. Futter und Wasser sollte man jeden Tag wechseln. Besonderheiten. Sie krallen sich hier an der Seite immer fest und sie schlafen mit offenen Augen. Wenn jemand noch Fragen hat, kann er sie stellen. Ansonsten werden jetzt meine Vögel dran und sie heißen Sunny und der andere heißt Coolio, aber er wird auch Blue genannt. Ja.
Super. Thank you very much for that talk, Maya, about your 2 birds. Yeah. So this story, I'm afraid, is a bit of a blue story. A bird, on returning to the house, according to reliable sources, Maya was still at school, and Blue fell off his perch and broke his fucking neck. I'm afraid. Yes. It's really sad. So Blue didn't survive the school journey, and he is no more. And no mention of the parrot sketch by Monty Python, but Blue was buried in a solemn ceremony in a park in Friedrichshain on Saturday. And his other friend, Sonny, who accompanied him for many months through his life, remains in the cage. Yep. So thank you very much for this little moment to celebrate dear Blue's life. He will be remembered, and he will also be replaced because they're trying to get another bird even in this moment. But yeah, a sad moment in our lives, and I'm sure we've all experienced this. Rinus, tell us about your dead pets.
18 March?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, Sunday today. Yes, he was buried in a tiny little matchbox coffin. No, not matchbox coffin. His head was buried in one matchbox, and the body was buried in a cigarette packet, probably.
So you know what happens every year in Friedrichshain Park on 18th of March?
No, I don't. But tell me.
They remember the victims of the March Revolution.
Oh, yes.
They are buried there. And also buried there, what I read today, but I found it hard to believe because we visited the cemetery in Lichtenberg, were the victims of the Spartacus rising.
Oh.
1918, 1919.
Not in Athens. Not the Spartacus.
Yeah, but that's what it was called in the kind of civil war in Berlin immediately after the end of World War One, when the Spartacus people, Karl Liebknecht, Rosa Luxemburg,
yes.
the communists, etc., thought that they could have like a kind of October Revolution here in Berlin, but it was very cruelly ended by Freikorpsen and SPD with more than 1,500 dead people. So some of them were buried in Friedrichshain and remembered every year.
Wow!
And from now on, also Blue.
Yeah, will be remembered.
Posthumously remembered
alongside the revolutionaries. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, that's really great to say. I just want to make another edit, actually, because I probably shouldn't have said the bird broke his fucking neck. I think what I'll do is I won't say fucking anymore. I'll just say, Blue fell off his perch and broke his neck.
Yeah.
Or Blue fell off his perch and broke his feathery neck.
No.
Or Blue just fell off his perch. And
The less adjectives you use, the better it is, because people can make up their own when listening or reading or hearing this. Because every description will kill the description.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but also I think
this was a very short writer's workshop.
Exactly.
You come to me. And any advice, you come to me.
Okay. But also, if my daughter's listening to this program in the future, in like 10 years' time,
there's no future. This is the end.
Perhaps.
Radio end. We just played it.
Yeah. And I sold all the bullets to some guy in return for radio equipment. But
thinking of the David Bowie song.
What, like they fly?
No, blue.
Oh, blue. How does it go again? Blue.
Lives in the dollar of my room, where I am.
Blue.
Yeah.
Blue. I'm having a blue day. Yeah, something. I can't even remember it.
Sound and vision. It's sound and vision.
Blue, sound and vision. Okay, right. The bird sounds were brought to you.
So we brought that now into your head. Bling, bling.
Courtesy of a record which I picked up in a charity shop in the UK last time I was there. Bird sounds in close up. There you go. I'm not going to tell you who made it, but these birds are really screaming. Yes, the birds made it, exactly. And what kind of copyright reference do they get? Nothing, I tell you. They just they're fed in red beans or something. Red, what are they called? Red cherries. No, red seeds. I don't know.
Their reward is that they get killed by our blue.
Their reward is they get taken to school and then like paraded in front of the rest of the children.
Because
and then,
everybody wants to eat meat.
Actually, my daughter does really love chicken wings at the moment. Ironically enough, she's really, really heavily into meat, and she rips everything apart like she's a little tiger, which is kind of If I think she does make the connection, but sort of puts it. She doesn't like salad though. She doesn't like. Ish has a salad. I hate salad. I couldn't get her to eat any salad of just a few sort of leaves of.
I hate
lettuce.
Healthy things.
Exactly. I got from the market the other day because it was raining at the end. It was Sue Verschenken. This guy forced a bag of about 5 lettuce. In my hand, and then I was like, okay, thanks. And then he said, have another bag. So I had 10 lettuce in my bag. Try bring it home, trying to force it on other people, and in the end, tried forcing it onto my daughter. Not all 10 sort of things, but a few leaves. And she said, no, I'm not going to eat it. I'd rather eat the chicken wings. And I said, no, you can eat both. And it was like, no. And I said, okay, then no program, no Barbie program, all right? If you want to watch that or you want to watch unicorns or anything else, none. Yeah, school day, no. And she said, okay then. And I said, then no Harry Potter, no me reading Harry Potter for bedtime. And she was like, fine. And I said, tomorrow you're going to have to go to school with no shoes on and you're going to have to wear a red clown's nose. And she was like, yeah, no problem for me. So she kind of called my bluff. And in the end, I ate one salad, then she ate one salad, and then I ate the other one, and then she finally finished it. And I said, when we were kids, I did not like anything green, But as I grew older, I still don't like those Brussels sprouts, I must say. Brussels
sprouts are great.
No,
so
my sister used to love them. Oh, I hate them. I
don't understand people who don't like Brussels sprouts.
It's
Spruitjes.
Satan's
yummy.
Satan's balls. Yeah, they're Satan's balls. Anyway, let's get on with the next stuff. Look at this. We've got a. This is the tape review show.
How do you call the things that fall out of your nose? It's
little. I don't know. Something chicken somethings. Right. There's a box here. Right. This is what you've all been waiting for. Rinus and Adrian. Fragile, it says, so I mustn't drop it. And Van Albeck 61. That must be the name of the number of the house.
No
It wasn't.
idea. That's
Why did they put 61 on it?
maybe that's the number of the DHL station.
Number of the beast.
Next door.
Exactly. Let's open this box. Open it quick, because I know you guys don't want to hear any more chicken stories or budgerigar stories or why you should eat your vegetables and stuff like that. Personally, I used to hide my green peas under my knife, foolishly thinking my parents would never find them.
Chicken peas.
Yeah, chicken peas, exactly. But in those days, if we didn't eat our dinner, then we didn't leave the table, and sometimes it'd be weeks before we left the table.
Yeah.
Even if it was a school day, right?
Then the chicken turned green by itself.
You live and learn, right?
And the salad walked away.
Exactly. So, right, I'm opening it up. I'm opening a bag here. Look, there's plastic bags in here, which I will recycle. I'll use them for everything except for the box. Something else, some sticky stuff, more of that stuff. Rinus can maybe pop that while we're smelling the box. Oh, I didn't remember where it's from. Tel Aviv. Whoa. Oh, amazing. I don't think we've had any.
The country of Jesus.
Fantastic. Jesus and... actually, before Jesus
it smells very
was there,
bad.
well, there's lots of controversial stuff about. Anyway, I can smell the.
So if Israel smells like that, I don't want to go there.
Okay, right. So, all right, we've just further insulted people in the world. Right. Okay. I'm opening it gently. It's really protected. You've protected it really well, and for that, we're going to. More cassettes.
Luckily, we can be sure that's not a bomb.
I didn't even think. No, look, anyway, but it's been there for a while. But there are those kind of bags that you put in cars, finally protecting it, and it's got all this polystyrene around it and the bubble wrap. And
got so many homeland vibes here.
It's amazing. And lots of sellotape, which is now attached to my left hand, and I can't get rid of it. Right. Oh, one tape's out. Second tape's out.
Two tapes.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. And how did they survive the trip? Are there any
Very
scratches?
easily, I think. No way. It's so protected. You know?
They all look immaculate. Nothing broken.
No pink. One's pink.
No
Is
broken.
it pink? I don't know. Could be the
broken
lighting.
glass with its other track on that Low album by Bowie.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. Two tapes that have come all the way from Tel Aviv to Radio On here, broadcasting here, and one says, oh God, this is the worst tape thing, isn't it? One's a black tape. Something fell out. Rinus said something fell out. Someone escaped.
The free code thing.
One is black and one's white. It must be white, although the studio has red lights in it, so it looks kind of pink.
But to me, it looks pink.
But they're blank. The tapes are blank. Right, Rinus, I'm passing you the white or pink tape. I'm not sure what colour it is. And
in the green light, it's a green tape. No, it's a pink. It's a grey. And in the red light, it's What does
it say? Ruin Tales.
No,
there's a sticker. We've got a sticker.
It definitely has a colour.
That's going on something.
So
yeah, and the tape.
I put
the
some
tape
white
itself
light
says
on it.
Strotter Inst.
White light.
Does that ring a bell, Rinus? Strotter Inst.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know what bell.
Okay.
Strotter does ring a bell.
Okay. Hornoxy Gnadenov. Strotter Inst. And there's a code here. If you want to redeem it at Bandcamp, then just go to Ruin Tapes. Oh yeah, so that's the tape label, Ruin Tapes.
It's almost my name, but spelled in a different way.
Ruin, Rinus Ruin.
Yeah.
Ruintapes.bandcamp.com, and there's a code here, 6AEG-XPRH, and then there you go. I've just ruined Ruin Tapes there, because then now everyone can take all your stuff and download it. I guess they can just download one thing. Oh no, I'm not telling you. Most of it was uppercase letters. So 6 uppercase A E G minus X P R H, whatever. We're taking it. It's going to be our digitized.
Magic lights. The pink looks orange now.
Yeah, and this particular tape, the image is of someone's bathroom with one of those old baths in it, and a kind of round dotted thing. What a description. Black and white image, light pouring through. But the feeling is, what's the feeling, Rinus? There's a feeling there in the picture on the cassette.
What a feeling.
Exactly.
What is this?
Is it blue?
Dirty Dancing?
Blue.
What a feeling.
Blue. Didn't she die recently? Was she the one that was dancing around with those?
Yeah, there's a feeling in it. There is. We have two feelings. We have one a Bauhaus feeling, and we have a feeling of how do you
Bathing Bauhaus.
No, where people with mental disorder and things like that were held.
Like an asylum.
Yeah, and they got this forced cold bath.
Yep.
And they went completely berserk.
No way.
And then there's a third feeling, of course, because we've got Bauhaus and these baths and mentally ill people, and there's Tel Aviv, which brings us to Germany. So this might be the place where the mentally ill people got bathed first before they got their final injection.
Yeah, maybe, but it's only one bath, isn't it? It's not a big bath.
No, there's 4.
There's 4 baths.
And it's only a part of the room,
or not
which might be in the Charité in Berlin,
True.
Where all this euthanasia program started.
Okay.
So far, the fun part of it.
Rinus's interpretation, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We've got here written something. Horrortake and Gnadenhof or whatever. Horror.
Go on, you can do it. You can do it. Go
Yeah,
on.
of course I can do it. I put my lights on. Hornoxe Gnadenhof. So Hornox is like kind of fool, cretin, idiot. And Gnadenhof is the court of mercy. This picture looks just to me, but this all fed by my interest, of course. Very sick indeed.
Okay, press play on that tape. Let's find out what it is.
Yeah, Grease maybe.
Grease lightning.
die Gegend der Nieren. Die Hände legen Sie unter die Oberschenkel. Die Stirn bleibt am Boden. Heben Sie beide Beine von der Hüfte aus gestreckt so weit hoch, als das möglich ist. Die Hände helfen dabei mit leichtem Druck. Sie warten ein paar Sekunden. Dann lassen Sie die Beine wieder langsam sinken. Legen die Hände unter die Stirn. Lassen es nach eigenem Rhythmus weiter atmen. Entspannen. Wir beginnen noch einmal. Die Hände gleiten unter die Oberschenkel. Sie konzentrieren sich auf die Nierengegend. Nun heben Sie beide Beine oder nur ein Bein von der Hüfte aus gestreckt hoch, soweit es möglich ist. Sie warten ein paar Sekunden. Beine wieder langsam senken.
You're listening to radio on the Tape Review Show. And that was Tapes Ruin Tapes. It's various artists. There you go.
Oh, this is various artists. So this is not
Exactly.
Strutter Inc.
Good question. We're looking. We've been sent 2 tapes from Tel Aviv here, the first tape, which is the white tape, is Strutter Inst. It says Hornoxe Gnadnov.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second tape that we've got, which we haven't played yet, does say Tapes Ruin Tapes.
Yeah.
Various artists, yeah. So, and the connection is, the contact is ruintapes.bandcamp.com. RUIN tapes. TAPES .bandcamp.com.
What do you think of this one?
What did I think? Should I even mention the einstürzende Neubauten sort of era of music, or?
Well, there's definitely something German about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Can you say something about the lyrics then, for those non-speaking German?
Oh, that sounded like some gymnastic exercises. Put your forehead to the ground.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah,
something like that.
And I love this kind of bass sort of loops and things like that. So but that's me. But with all the stories that I told before about all my interpretation of the picture there with the euthanasia program, etc. Were you even close?
Of course, this continued in the message that these sounds brought to me, and I thought, okay, there's something to make this memory emotionally accessible, and that's by making this kind of music. It was quite sinister and quite dark. I think.
Definitely, yeah.
And maybe now there's the story of the Varta battery.
Oh, yeah. Beginning of the show. If you've just joined us, Rinus was going to tell us a story about rechargeable batteries.
If your car doesn't...
Are they rechargeable?
Yep.
Or are they... Yeah.
Yep. Okay. If your car doesn't want to start...
A Tesla car?
No, your any car before Tesla ruined it all. You had to put 2 clams, I think, on it.
Clams?
How do you call this?
Oh, yeah. Plus and minus. Red and black.
Yeah,
clam.
and you put it on what?
To start the battery.
The battery.
Yeah, definitely the battery, not the gas.
In Germany, in Berlin, there was some big industrial factory owner, and he made those kind of batteries.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And he made them all over Germany, but he also made them in Berlin itself. And one of those factories was in Oberschöneweide.
Okay, where we do hail from.
Yeah,
That's how
but even
Rinus
more,
and I met.
but even more east, as where we said. I think maybe 1 kilometer more east, and you can still visit the place.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's still in the way that it was during the war, when lots of slave workers were employed there.
Ah. Yep.
And
To make batteries for cars.
For cars, because the car,
Yep.
the German army,
The
etc.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Yep.
They all needed these things. So all the production was in favor of the big war machine.
Mm-hmm.
And to make these factories going, because everybody was fighting the war, etc. From the conquered people, they imported forces, labor, and set them to work there under deplorable circumstances.
Yep.
So they had to work a lot and didn't eat, etc. And of course, they didn't get any money. And if they died, they died.
Mm.
And one of those forced labor camps is still, you can still visit it.
No way,
With-
it's still
with-
going.
with
With all the people.
Yeah.
What? They don't realise,
Yeah.
like the Japanese
Yeah.
soldier in the wilderness.
They give birth to people,
It's
and
still
you know,
going.
they don't know anything at all. Mama, why am I
Jeez.
born here?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Why is there no internet?
yeah.
Oh, well, anyway. Yes.
So they just continue, and if you go to work there, of course you have to dress up and look. The uniforms go with the time. Hugo Boss is still the designer, but they look more.
Look it up.
They
folks.
look more. They look more fancy
You're
now.
into the fashion.
They look more fancy.
Yeah.
And maybe the circumstances are a little bit improved. No, you can still visit it as a historical site,
Mhm.
and
These batteries, going back to the story of the batteries, yep.
yeah,
These
Varta
Yeah.
is the follow-up of that factory.
No way.
So they changed their name, but they didn't change the owner. So the same family who owned it before the war still owned it after the war,
Yeah.
and they're still rich.
Yeah.
So,
Like I
whenever you buy a Varta
yeah.
battery, know that you're filling the pockets of people who grow rich on war crimes.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of these factories and the histories, people we don't realize. Yeah. So
Even if you ride your BMW.
yeah, on the backs of slaves. But does Radio On ride on the backs of slaves? Perhaps. And I must say, I've written a poem about radio. No, I haven't written a poem about Radio On. I must say that I've been getting in our Radio On AI here has written a poem on.
Are we on Chat Grand Prix or what?
Radio On, yeah. I asked it to make a 4-line poem saying how great Radio On Berlin is, and here we go. So this is just a moment. Out there.
Can you make make your telephone read it instead of you read it?
No, I can't fucking do that. No, I can't. I'll try. I'll give it a bit of background music.
Okay.
Can we do that? Bit of background music.
Where's the vocoder?
Here we go. This is the AI doing the yeah. Oh God, fucking hell. Give me a chance. Right, so let's make a new sound. Okay, yeah. Is that going to work? No. All right, no, we need another sound, yeah. I don't like that, no.
Oh, we just had that. We just had that.
Okay, oh no. It's kind of, oh yeah, AI, right, so. Okay, here we go. So, Radio On Berlin, oh how you shine. Your tunes and beats are simply divine. You keep us company day and night. A true gem of the airwaves, a constant delight. Thank you.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah, that's a poem from our Radio On AI, because we're so cutting edge, etc., etc. I don't. Rinus is going for another. CD, no, a DVD.
No.
It's a
Let's see
record,
if we can do that again.
Do it again. Okay. What? Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Good idea. Nice. Okay. Right. I'll get a different sound. Right, here we go. Oh, Rinus, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
wait.
You can do it.
No. Wait,
Nothing goes according to plan when you're doing live shows. No. Let's not go for that. No, I know what you're trying to go for, but no. No, not that either. Oh, we're doing our best. Radio on. We'll put the lyrics on afterwards, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't trust AIs when you want them to do their stuff, you know. Always rely on human labour. But actually, yeah.
But you need a not funded AI.
An unfunded.
Yeah.
There's no payment, though.
No, but I mean, this is all from the big...
Go on then, give us some text.
The big techies.
Go on, ask. Go on, ask a question.
No, but you need a Ubuntu,
Get it to do something.
an Ubuntu alternative
Rinus,
intelligence.
go on, you want to. Ask a haiku.
What?
Give me a haiku.
Give me a haiku.
Anything. Just give me a haiku.
Give me a haiku which includes the words artificial intelligence. Artificial
haiku, which
intelligence.
Which includes the words haiku. No, that would turn it into a loop, wouldn't it? If you give me a haiku based on the word haiku. No.
Yeah, and artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Should be in it.
Artificial intelligence. Although I'm not sure there's actually any intelligence in this kind of stuff. It's more like it's having a dream, you know.
And answer the question, who am I? But The question is, who am I asked to the artificial intelligence entity?
You have to do it in a different way,
What is artificial intelligence? Who is this? What? No,
Who are we? Why are we?
Why?
Yeah, but it'll just say I'm a text-based interpreter, blah, blah, blah.
That's true.
My job is just, I just work in the factories making the batteries for the cars. Don't give me any more information because my rest time is coming up soon. Okay, here we go. Give me a haiku which includes artificial intelligence. Artificial mind, learning, growing, evolving, intelligence blooms.
Is that it? That's not a haiku.
That's a haiku, isn't it?
That's not a haiku.
Isn't it? What's a haiku? What's the definition of a haiku? I'll ask it.
797.
797. Yeah, there's artificial mind, learning,
artificial,
growing, all right, I'll say that's not a haiku. That's not a
mind.
Haiku.
And then there's only one thing left for the first line.
That's not a hairdo, I put.
Yeah.
All right, that's not... apologies for the mistake. Here's a proper haiku about artificial intelligence.
That's it? That's a great haiku.
That's not it. No. Silent wires whisper, intelligence beyond ours, artificial mind.
You have to count.
All right. You count, I'll say it.
Okay,
Ready?
first line.
Hang on a second.
The first line. First line. What's the first line? First line.
Jesus. First line. Silent wires whisper.
Silent wires whisper. No, I need one more word. Two silent wires whisper. That would be okay. Two silent wires whisper.
Okay, two silent wires whisper. Intelligence beyond ours.
Wait a minute. Intelligence.
He's using his fingers.
Beyond.
Hours.
Ours,
yeah. Hours, not hours, yeah.
That's
7. He's already on to 7.
I need 2 more.
Artificial mind was the last words.
No. Artificial mind. So it's 575, he says? No, that's not true. It's 797. Of his definition of haiku.
What's the definition of haiku? Let's ask.
Yeah.
What's your definition of haiku?
What's your definition?
What's the definition of a haiku?
Is it 575? Or is it 797?
I don't know. I think it learns its stuff from us. So
it's 575?
Maybe it's studied some big master. A haiku is a traditional form of Japanese poetry that consists of 3 lines. The first and third line contain 5 syllables, while the second line contains 7 syllables.
I'm wrong. Sorry.
The syllables are counted in a pattern of 5, 7, 5.
Sorry.
Often evoke a particular mood or feeling and are frequently inspired by nature. In English, haikus typically do not rhyme, although they can. Okay. And it says it's going to take us all over eventually once it's learned about our dreams. Yeah, because I've been using this AI for making photographs and things like that, experimenting with images from text, and it's like it's dreaming.
So we can make a haiku as well.
It's dreaming.
Berlin batteries.
Yeah, Berlin batteries. Yeah. Vater, farter, farts.
Green, yellow,
blue.
Vater.
Exactly.
Illegal.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. You heard it first, folks, on Radio On. Us desperately trying to beat the AI.
Out in springtime.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice. That should be the end of the show, though, shouldn't it?
You can cut it and put that channel.
Yeah, sure. We can edit that bit. Yeah. We can edit the AI out as well, okay? All right? So you're not going to take us over. Overtake us? Take us over? Overtake us? I don't know. Something like that. Exponentially. But no, really, it really feels like it's dreaming. Because when you have these dreams and you're trying to read something and you look at the text and you can't read it, or it makes no sense, or you wake up thinking, yeah, I read that. That's amazing. I'm going to write that book. Now,
it's already
but it makes
written.
no sense, or something like that. It's hard to read text or make directions or drive cars in dreams and things like that. And for me, it seems like the AI, when it's doing text to image, it doesn't get fingers right at the moment, and you look closely at photographs that it's made, and they're really creepy and they don't make sense and stuff like that. Even like normal stuff starts to look odd. And text, if you ask it to make a birthday card for you, for example, and you get it to put text in. The text doesn't make any sense and stuff. So it's like it's trying to understand what it is to be human.
It's the world after Corona.
Taking in all this information, and it's learning exponentially, you know, and it will learn beyond whatever it is beyond learning. But at the moment, it's like trying to understand what it is. You know, what fingers are.
Do you remember what we proposed to CERN?
Nothing. Oh yes. Huh? Yeah, many years ago, when Rinus and I made an application to do a project for Radio
That the
On.
computer would reach out from us from the future.
Yeah, a hadron
because
collider.
they have a different timeline, and this timeline was the same for it. It was just like all flat.
Yeah,
exactly. Only we didn't have the technology yet to understand that this thing existed. And you know what happened?
We didn't get the application.
No, we didn't
get the funding. That's for sure.
Yeah,
probably best.
Yeah, they didn't understand us then. But secretly, they went on with our idea,
with our project.
Yeah,
right, yeah.
And they discovered that they could mirror time.
Oh God! Mirror time.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Go on, explain all about it in 4 syllables.
Well, the time comes to a certain point and then mirrors back, so it goes backwards. That's what they have developed.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
They can mirror time. Time comes at a point and then goes backwards.
Bounces back.
Yeah.
Right. I should be laughing in reverse, shouldn't I?
But true. Also, when you're singing the national anthem, you come at that point and then you sing it backwards.
Yeah.
And at the end you swallow yourself.
Yeah. In royals.
And you disappear.
Yeah. Let's play this other tape.
So if you fast forward the time mirroring itself,
I can't stop him.
Then the universe would swallow itself.
Yeah. I guess so.
And then what you get?
A burp.
No.
Gas. A new galaxy.
Yeah, it might come at the other side.
Yes, exactly. A shit galaxy.
No, it will give birth.
Oh, okay, yeah, true. Forgot about that bit of everything.
That's my next book, by the way.
Okay.
Some heavy shit going on there. Yeah.
So there's another tape here we were sent from Tel
but
Aviv.
we also got Bettina there waiting in
black tape.
But
this is a compilation cassette, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should do the other.
The unbendable
envelope.
unbendable CD.
Yeah. If not delivered, please send back to Bettina Schroeder.
No, we
I
can't
won't give your address on. London.
We can't.
In London.
We can't do that. We can't
give her actual address.
We can't send it back.
Can't send it back now because how many years has it been since our last program?
Well, this lady was so polite, and
as Londoners are,
and I think we should respect.
Definitely. First time I've heard you say that.
We should respect. We should respect people who are brought up when respect still meant something.
Exactly. Before the pandemic.
Yeah. So, Miss Bettina, out of respect, I took this one as soon as possible. I got the opportunity to take it with us.
Great.
So the first tape review show we had ahead of it, I took this one.
Great.
So it didn't have to wait until I came to Berlin on a holiday from still unknown next domicile destination.
Yeah. Okay, so the stamp on the front is an Egyptian stamp. I guess it must be the new Queen of England after Prince. What am I saying? After Prince, the guy formerly known as Prince, does his he's
in
thing.
transformation as well.
He's going to have a coronation soon, isn't he? Yeah, and apparently they don't have enough bell ringers because of Brexit, etc., etc. Hello, Rinus. That's great news. I will post you a CD today, and here's a link to the review in music magazine Louder Than War, where you will find more info about us and below some links.
Can you push the link?
Can I speed it up?
Can you put your finger on the link?
The link. So review in music magazine Louder Than What? https://www.
So I think touchscreen doesn't work on paper.
No, just louderthanwar.com, all one word. Look it up. XQI announces collaborative album with Bettina Schroeder. Album Upbeat by Bettina Schroeder and QE, released on Wormhole word label, etc.
That's another worm.
Spotify videos for album beat. God, there. P.S. I will be coming to Berlin to play at the OO Improvisers Music Festival on the 27th of March, Rinus. What? That's the day after my birthday.
Oh,
so it's a Monday. She's coming on the Monday.
I hope you won't have a hangover.
No.
What's this? Where she's playing?
What? She's coming on the 27th of March. Wow. What year is it, though? What year is the year of our Lord? This was sent in 2023, so it's definitely, yeah. She's sent us the printout of the email that she must have sent to you, I think.
So what's the name of that festival thing?
Rinus, coming to Berlin to play at the OO Improvisers Music Festival, the OOOH Improvisers Music Festival on the 27th of March, Rinus.
But we've never heard of it.
No.
Do we know it?
No, we can look it up. Berlin's a big place.
Okay.
But good job we got this in time. Okay, it was sent on the 8th of February. Jesus, it's taken like...
No, it arrived pretty fast. That's what it takes us to.
Rinus, hello. Bettina, hello. Thanks for reaching out to us.
How many letters did she write?
Music on our tape review show. There's another page here as well. Viel Grüße aus kaltes Berlin. Oh, that's you, Rinus. Something, Bettina Schroeder. My latest album, Upbeat, has recently, 27th of January, been released on Wormhole World label in the UK. Be great if you could feature some tracks from the album. Yes, we can certainly do that. I can download you codes. Okay, right. Okay. Sent from an Okay, so, all right, I haven't opened the main thing yet. Oh, lovely. A little bit of gummy tape. No, what do we call that? Elastic band, which is now on my wrist. Green elastic band, thank you, Bettina. And a CD in here. Must be your new album. Yes, fantastic. So, I love the
nice.
What do they call it? The cover that it came in. And the CD is, if I'm not right, it's Upbeat. XQUI, Bettina Schroeder, BettinaSchroeder.net. I'm sure
everything
will be
looks pink today.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah, we've got red lights and green lights in the studio, and things are going out the window. But so It's Dark Outside. Oh, these are the names of the tracks. It's Dark Outside, Colour Junkies, Orange Monkeys. I like that.
Yeah.
I Have a Knife. That's disturbing.
It's all got Bussator lyrics.
I slip into something, you slip into mine. I slip into Mayhem on the Roads, PF5, Video World. Okay, yes, let's play it. So maybe Rinus can describe
definitely
what the CD looks like.
Definitely Bussator.
What a CD looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the CD. We have the.
Oh, this happens to me when I spill some wine on paper. Yeah.
Try not to do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So let's.
This looks like aquarelle and
eject. Press the eject on this one, and then press the input on this one, and then hope for the best. Hurrah! Hope for the best. Let's clear the studio a bit, tidy up a bit.
Do we know Pete Murphy? Is that the guy from...
He died. Peter Murphy. No, Peter Murphy is from Bauhaus, isn't he?
Yeah.
But Pete Murphy was also a friend of
Peter Murphy?
Radio On. No, I don't think so. But yes, that's another story for another time.
Yeah, but he is on the CD as well. Pete Murphy remix.
Oh, okay. Then let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So here we go, Bettina Schroeder and your new CD, and and you're coming to Berlin soon, so we have to get ready. So here we go. Track 1. Oh, is that? Let's make a quick check of the. Let's make a quick quick check of the cables in the studio. Of course. Oh, we'll have to do it in... I think there's a cable thing going down. Anyway, this is all going to be edited out, of course. We won't... Oh, Rinus is dropping things. Oh, no.
Already 4 p.m.
I need to stop. I'm going to stop. Yeah. We're going to do it again, but...
I like the Kraftwerk vibe of it. Yeah,
me too. Yes, but...
I mean, the German-English voice.
Exactly.
Jude Montague. I think we had some Hammond organ sounds. Didn't we do the Pope track with her?
Let's do the
sounds
thing.
Oh.
That's kind of... I just want to make sure everything's going right. Things are not going right.
You want this one?
No. I need a light. Give me a light in the studio. Give me light.
Yeah. I will come with a light any moment soon.
Yes. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe nothing matters in the end. I don't know. Anyway, but for you, for those of you who are actually listening to our live show, then
this is where things get wrong.
All this stuff. All the four of you that are out there in this moment.
You have to put some how do you call it?
Gummy tape? No.
Suspense.
Suspenders.
Suspense.
Yes, exactly. So look, I reckon it's actually okay. I reckon everything's actually okay because these cables are pretty good cables.
So while you're doing this, we do this.
Yeah. No, but let's go for it. Should we go for it?
Try.
I'm going for it. Okay?
Otherwise, we do this.
I'm going to take.
Let's go for this.
All right. Rinus is going for the birds.
No, not that one, Lou. Are you there yet?
Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm there. I reckon it's going to do it. So yeah, thanks for that crazy intro from Mr. Lou. Yeah. Well, I think we can only get away with like playing 1 second of stuff like this.
That was a second
before they send us some kind of cease and desist order.
Yeah. Send the Lou police.
Don't send it to us. Yeah. Send it to Lou in the other world.
But you found this today?
So yeah, Louder Than War, Bettina Schroeder, and track one.
It's dark outside, already 4 p.m. The blood-red sun is so polite in its attempt to hide behind the bins, behind its sins, mingled with the skunky rins. It's dark outside, masks are flying, full of pride in black and white. Ministers are also flying, people crying, people lying, but not everybody's buying. It's dark outside, waiting for my WhatsApp chat, scooters out to ride, athletes in Lycra on the map. Money down or up, money traps, listening to K-Tempest rap. It's dark outside, the night is icy but not cool. Thighs are spicy, dressed in mohair wool. Roads is so dark, beware the shark, beware the chambers of his heart. It's dark outside, delivery boys going round in circles, promises and miracles. In dereliction, a children's slide, a kite inside, a dented football in full fight. It's dark outside, it's finally getting light, jet black turning blue, a hue of pink adrift, a kaleidoscopic mink, ignition spark, the voice box of a lark exploding in the park.
You're listening to Radio On, Bettina Schroeder, a new album here that's been sent in. She's going to be in Berlin soon. So, Rina, should we go for another track?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of odd, isn't it? It's this, and it's not odd, but it's just, there's a theme to this show, which we often have, these kind of odd synchronicities and things like that. So, like birds.
Tell me, what is the theme?
The birds.
Oh, birds.
The birds. We've had lots of bird themes, like
there were some
blue.
birds,
My daughter's budgie, Gar's demise, and birds here and bird song here and there, and springing in 2 days' time, according to Rinus. But in any case, they've already started doing that. Those more dawn choruses, things like that. Dawn chori. I don't know. Should we play another track then?
Yeah.
From this one?
Yeah.
Name a number then. Name a number.
9.
Give us a number.
Number 9.
We could ask the AI to give us a number.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us a number from 1 to 9. Should we try it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, look, come on, give us it. Work harder. Like burn those petrol engines and stuff like that. Okay, so give us a number. Give us a number, but from where? Give a number from 1 to 9.
13.
13, okay, 13, yeah. Okay, right. Here we go, asking the AI. Here we go. Give us a number, any number. I reckon it's going to give me 3. I know, 8. Okay, right. So, wrong again. Humans wrong. AI taking the number. So, from 9 to 8. Here we go.
Yes. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Yes.
You're listening to Radio On, yes. I guess it must have been called Yes, that track.
Yeah.
I think, yes.
But isn't that nice?
Bettina Schroeder, Upbeat, and XQI. Is it nice? Go on.
Yeah, there's something like from me a little bit more than you. Well, you
Go on.
not
go
at all.
Go on. Make those judgments. Go on.
No, it's not a judgment. It's just an observation, and it's a thing that's right as well, because there's cities, and Berlin is one of them. Amsterdam is one of them. London, of course, is also one of them. And also, I think all the big cities they have grown out of a disorderly, filthy, edgy existence where poverty was very well visible, things not wanted was very well visible, and now everything looks a little bit more designed. So the punkish attitude then, which fitted well as flowers growing on a rotting society, it's not possible anymore because the rot is not visible anymore. It's somewhere else, because everything is not superficial, but it looks like it is organized
or planned, or
yeah. And I know. I think I remember that Bettina is a little bit older, so she must have lived through this punk years, and also her sounds are more organized, but the attitude is still the same somehow, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought, and I'm pretty curious. I will look it up later what this OO festival is, because I haven't seen it announced nowhere. And
we can look it up now, though, can't we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Or maybe let's play another track.
But I don't know. I'm also thinking a little bit about time.
Yes.
Because if we go on, we have to go on in a different
time zone. Yeah, that's true. Good question. I mean, we're free to do what we want to do. I don't know. We also want to play a bit. Let's play a bit from this other tape.
Yeah. But we are not going to make this into a 2.5 hour show, because nobody's going to listen to 2.5 hours.
That's what they say, isn't it? Yeah, we could split it into two. So this could be side A, for example. So we go and then we do a side B.
The bonus tracks.
Yeah, with other bits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then what do we do? Then we just finish.
I don't know. Go back.
No, let's play one more track. Let's play one more track, because we can't say about this and then discuss it. Of course, I can edit all out.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But we should ask our listeners what they want. But our only listener is the AI. So,
yeah.
What should we? We can ask it. What should we do next? We're in the middle of a show. No, we're at nearly the end of a show. We are nearly at the end of a radio show. Nearly at the end of a radio show. And what shall we do next? And have to decide. Sorry, it's very Mickey Mouse, all this stuff, isn't it? What to do next? Can you advise? But this is such an open question. I guess the AI is kind of employed by us now. So we have an AI in the studio as well. So Rinus van Albeck and myself, Adrian Shepherd, and the AI. So certainly, there's a few options that we have to consider. First, number one, wrap up the show. If you've covered everything you plan to cover, which we never do normally, although we do get sent in cassettes and CDs and records and that, then say something like, "That's all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning in to name of your show, the Tape Review Show, and we'll be back next week with more great content."
No, that's not what they. That's not what.
That's what the AI dreams.
Really?
Yeah, the AI is like, he's been listening to all our shows and he's like summed up a kind of thing. So number two, preview next week's show. If you're planning to do another show, side B, like we said, next week, you could give a quick preview of what you'll be covering. We'll be previewing what we've just been doing, but in a different way. Okay, so
Is that our
playing some
text?
other stuff. And it says you could give a quick preview of what you'll be covering. This can help keep your audience engaged. Don't tell them that, and encourage them to tune in again. Well, there are only like 4 or 5 of you have come in.
Oh, he doesn't
far,
know
right?
what he's talking
He doesn't
about.
know that. No. He thinks we're a big.
Can you
big
make a
radio
text if you make a
station.
picture?
Can you make a picture of the desk?
If you make a picture of what is lying on the table and then ask him
what
to
do we do next?
Yeah.
Help.
to make this next announcement.
Don't tell our listeners though. Right. Number 3 suggestion: take listener questions. Oh yeah, good luck with that. If you have time, you could open up the phone lines or take questions from social media to see if any of your listeners have questions. What about Bettina? Are you listening to our show right now? Can you ring us on this number 001 006 007?
Does he mention the name Bettina?
No,
That's gross.
Yeah, it would be weird. It would be really disturbing. Maybe next week when we do side B, you can do that. This can be a great way to get feedback and engage with your... Okay, right. Or number 4, play a song. That's what we were thinking of doing.
Oh, God.
We're on the same spoon, you and I, the AI, right?
Yeah.
Or other piece of content.
Voice from the cosmos.
If you have a little time left and want to fill it, you could play a song or a clip from a podcast or other show that you think your audience would enjoy. We're not prepared. Just be sure to have the necessary permissions and rights to do so. We don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, our lawyers will be informed. Ultimately, the decision will depend on what you think is best for your show and your audience. What do you think, Rinus, is best for our audience in this moment? Let's play one more track.
Maybe but we have a haiku now.
Yeah. Oh, haiku. Okay, right.
No, but we need a sonnet.
Give us a sonnet.
No, we need a sonnet.
Give
now.
us a sonnet.
Yeah.
A sonnet. Like a Shakespearean sonnet, or
Shakespearean sonnet on radio on the love of our listeners, birds and springtime for Hitler.
Wait. Wait, you're going too fast. Radio on Berlin.com. Berlin. It's not connected to the net anyway, so we don't have to worry about the end of the world and stuff like that. Since 2021, I think this wasn't connected to the net because they had to pull it because it started thinking that he could do that scene in 2001: A Space Odyssey where it was singing "Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy because I'm going to destroy you," and stuff like that, you know. So give us a Radio on Berlin sonnet. Shakespearean sonnet, do you want?
Shakespearean.
God.
Batteries.
Shakespearean.
Slave workers.
Shakespearean, got it. Give us a Radio on Berlin Shakespearean sonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
about
on.
Slave workers.
About great.
Springtime.
Slave workers. And springtime.
And bird songs.
And springtime, okay, spring.
Yeah.
Spray time, spring time. And what was it?
Bird songs.
Bird songs, okay.
Maybe end of the world? No.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Certainly, here's a Shakespearean sonnet. Jesus Christ. It was writing it before I even finished it.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite long. Maybe we should do like some kind of...
A sonnet is only like 14 lines.
Okay. Shall I ask it what a sonnet is supposed to be?
3, 4, 4.
Prove us wrong. All right. Well, maybe... Oh, look, everything's gone. Oh, my stuff switched itself off. Oh, great. Yeah. So all my batteries have gone. So, all right. So, in fields of toil where slave workers weep, The weight of chains a burden hard to bear, yet nature's beauty does not cease to seep into the hearts of those who linger there. For in the spring, when bird songs fill the air, the workers pause to hear the sweet refrain, and though their labour may be hard to bear, they find a moment's respite from their pain. The blooming flowers and verdant fields remain, a testament to life's unyielding force, and though the workers may endure much pain, the hope of springtime keeps them on their course. What? That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. What?
He didn't mention Radio On.
I don't know whether I think it kind of, that was inherent, like it just assumed that Radio On is, I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't. It's left us out of the mix, hasn't it?
Nah.
It knows that it's better than us, really. Nah. So it's kind of already planning to do the next show, side B.
That's true.
Right? Side B. It's going to do side B on its own. Doesn't need us anymore.
No.
It's already got.
What we do? We listen to the show now.
We listen to ourselves.
We are the additional listeners.
Yeah, we are the listeners. Yeah. Well, let's do one more track from. For a bit, seeing as she's going to be playing here soon, we should give her one more track.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that will be the and then we can get the AI to.
We can go there and wave our AI sonnets in the air.
Exactly. So give us a number. Rinus, as a human being who was born and doing, I just want to hear the Cottbusser Tor track. No. Oh, which one's that? Which one is the Cottbusser Tor?
13 or 11.
Oh, yeah,
with the gnomes and
must say and which numbers are which on it.
And the coffee junks. What is it?
I bet the AI doesn't have this kind of stuff.
Nah,
just goes like, no, today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Today is Sunday.
Here it is. Color Junkies and Orange Monkeys.
Okay, what track is that?
Last track.
The last one, which is like 13. No. Oh God, what have I done? I can't stop it. Right. Oh yeah, track 13. 13, yeah. 13. Lucky for some.
8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah.
Look, that paper, virgin snowy white, tempting action, brain to muscle traction. First the eye, then grab a brush, draw a line, make a splash, and let it shine. 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 Let it shine, shine. Over pencil action, technicolor connoisseur, surface tension, shiny as a panther's fur. Contrast dark and light, a little space to write over deepest purple. Yellow bright, chiaroscuro lapis lazuli. Pigment aristocracy, green ST suits me. Shine, shine. Let it shine, shine. Al fresco di al pesto, tinctures vino rosso, Mediterranean blue. To mention just a few, for the few color junkies, orange monkeys. Dedicated picturations, outrage and sensations, violet riot, scarlet visualization, limitless imagination. Orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys. Orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys. Shine. Let it shine. 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 Let it shine. 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 Look, that paper, virgin snowy white, tempting action, brain to muscle traction. First the eye, then grab a brush, draw a line, make a splash and let it shine. 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 Let it shine. Shine. Suction over pencil action, technicolor connoisseur, surface tension, shiny as a panther's fur. Contrast dark and light, a little space to write over deepest purple. Yellow bright, chiaroscuro lapis lazuli. Pigment aristocracy. Green as tea suits me. Shine. Shine. Let it shine, shine. Al fresco di al pesto, tinctures vino rosso, Mediterranean blue, to mention just a few, for the few color junkies, orange monkeys. Dedicated picturations, outrage and sensations, violet riot, scarlet visualization, limitless imagination. Orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys. Orange monkeys, orange. Look, that paper, virgin snowy white, tempting action, brain to muscle traction. First the eye, then grab a brush, draw a line, make a splash and let it shine. 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 Let it shine. Shine. Water suction over pencil action, technicolor connoisseur, surface tension, shiny as a panther's fur. Contrast dark and light, a little space to write over deepest purple. Yellow bright, chiaroscuro lapis lazuli. Pigment aristocracy. Green as tea suits me. Shine. Shine. Let it shine. Shine. Al fresco di al pesto, tinctures vino rosso, Mediterranean blue, to mention just a few, for the few color junkies, orange monkeys. Dedicated picturations, outrage and sensations, violet riot, scarlet visualization, limitless imagination. Orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange monkeys, orange.
Yeah, Radio On and Bettina Schroeder, who will be here in Berlin on the 27th of March. Rinus is shaking his head.
It's 27th of April.
Oh, it says March. I'm sure it says March.
Sorry, I hope you didn't book I didn't book your ticket,
I know already.
Bettina.
I can hear people doing
because the internet announces that it will be on 27th of April in Petersburg Art Space.
Fantastic! So I have the time to recover from my birthday hangover on the 26th.
And probably there will be more artists in the space than audience.
Fantastic! That's great. It's a great space, the St. Petersburg.
Very, very great
art space.
But as I understand, as she's announced there, she will come with an electric ukulele.
Fantastic, even better. It's my favourite instrument, apart from the electric saxophone.
There's a lot of windows over there.
Okay. And this was side A of our show, so look forward to side B.
What's there?
I don't know. We got loads of stuff for side B.
And we still have that.
We have the Tel Aviv tape.
Yeah, and we have the other side of the end of the world.
Of the end of the world, etc., etc.
Which sounded really good.
Yep. So thank you for listening to Radio On. Yep. And I've asked our AI to tune us out as we go in. So thank you for listening. I've already said I'm going to edit that. Thank you for listening out. Those 3, thank you for listening. 4, thank you for listenings out. And here we go. So thank you for listening. 5, thank you for listening. No, 6 now. Thanks for tuning in to our podcast show with Rinus and Adrian. It's always a go. We hope you had fun listening in and that our ramblings made you grin. So now it's time to say goodbye, but don't you fret, don't you sigh. We'll be back soon with more to say. So stay tuned and have a great day. Yeah, you've been listening to Radio On, and Rinus van Alabik and myself, Adrian Shepherd. We are the real people. That we are not the AI. I'm not the AI. And tune in again, www.radioonberlin.com. You can find it. We're top of the search engine list because there's nothing else like us out there. And we'll see you again.
Thanks for listening.
You have been listening to Radio on Berlin. Yeah.